All right, and introduction. This is 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time, 11-minute meditation and one card pull. Our purpose for coming together is to ease into peace, calmness, and joy to everything that's going on in our world, our transformations, our evolutions, our transitions. This is a great time of year for every one of us to transform into being the best version of who we are. And sometimes when that does take place, it causes us to get a little uneasy. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. I always like to start our session off with our emotional level from a scale of 1 to 10. How are we feeling? 10 means you feel awesome. 1, you still want to crawl back into bed and stay there until whenever. So let's start off with Norma today. How are you feeling?
8.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice
feeling
and high. Awesome. That's because you got that beautiful grandchild of yours that charges you up. Ramona, how are you feeling today?
yes.
Ramona, how are you feeling?
I am actually an 8 with my Nana because today she was making me wind down before bed. So now I'm an 8 instead of a 10.
Okay. It's all right. All is good. There goes our card, by the way. It just flew out of the deck. And Linda, for you?
I'm a 7.
All right. So we have double 8s and a 7 tonight. And we'll all be really happy to know that our card is upright. So the card for tonight is all about the love partnership. I don't know if you can see it on my screen. My screen is not as vibrant.
Oh, nice.
Yes, love partnership.
Love partnership.
Yes, love partnership.
That's nice.
Yes. So let's just give Susan a chance to pop in. And Susan, we're just getting started. So before we do, what is your emotional level on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.5.
All right, awesome.
Yay.
And our card for tonight is all about the love partnership. Love partnership. Our chakra is the throat chakra. So it's all about what we say to ourselves so we can have a love partnership. And our number is 6 and 3. And when we think about the number 6 in numerology, it's all about how we heal when we do fall in love. But here's the secret to that 6 energy about falling in love. It's about falling in love with self. Loving yourself so much that it's not a mandatory thing to be loved by somebody else, but it happens anyway because you love yourself so much. You're worthy of it, you're open for it, and you're able to give it as much as you're able to receive it. So it's really powerful, that 6 energy. It really does help you heal when you really love yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, I love your hair tonight. It looks really pretty.
Oh, thank you. I won't say that I just came from
Me
taking a nap.
too.
I just came from taking a nap, guys. It was a very long day of healing work. Had a lot of healing work between the last 2 days. It's like, whoa. But I thank you for the compliment. Now we have the number 3. 3 matches the chakra for today, which is all about the communication, but it's also about what it is we're creating. And how do we want to create love in our life? Now we're just going to take it a step further, not just the love that we give to ourselves, but how do we want to love somebody else? And how do we want to be loved? Because that's really important. And did you all know that you can actually create how you want to experience love? Because we can. Every one of us can literally sit in our mind's eye, sit in quietness, and create the type of love we want to experience. The same way where we give people love, we can create it and receive it right back. So now when we think of that 6 and 3, we get a 9 energy. So the 9 energy is all about, in numerology, the frequency is all about letting things go, decluttering, and allowing yourself to transform. Because anytime we let something go and we make space to bring in something new, that's a transformation. It's a process.
I did that today.
What did you do today, Ramona?
Today I was cleaning out my Nana's drawer because it had so much stuff in it, and that's why she was telling me to wind down because I was cleaning it up. We made space for things in there, and she threw away a few things because there
Ah,
was a lot of stuff in the drawer.
awesome. So Norma, what you're going to do with Ramona is you're going to send Ramona to each and every one of our houses,
Houses, exactly.
and she's going to help us go through our
But
work. And then even more importantly, she's going to work side by side with Linda because Linda's a feng shui specialist, and they're going to work together to help declutter everything and anything. So Ramona,
Yes.
you have some work to do.
yes. Did my sister make it on tonight?
No, she's not here with us yet. I did send her
What
the
an-
link.
You did?
Yeah,
You did.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
thank you.
yeah, I did send it. I mean, if you want to pop off for a second and send her a text, you can, but I did send it to her.
Maybe I'll mute myself and I'll call her.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So when we think about that nine energy is about the things you want to let go of in reference to your beliefs or habits or thoughts behind what a love partnership was. Because we've all had experiences, every one of us, except Ramona, maybe not in this lifetime anyway, maybe in the past life, we've all had experiences with a love partnership that might have not have gone the way we had wanted to. So the idea of that is to let go of that story of how it didn't work out, focus on all the beautiful things that did work out in that story, and then as you let go of what didn't work out, you make space for what you want to happen in the next love partnership. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And
It
and we
may
have
have not happened to me, Nana, but it
no,
happened to my
not in
mom
this,
and dad.
not in this lifetime. I'm sure you've had plenty of love partnerships in past life, but not in this
Yeah.
lifetime yet. Not in
It
this lifetime.
did
Yes.
it didn't happen to me, but it happened to my mom and dad.
Okay. Yes. Exactly. And it might have happened to you too, because a love partnership can just mean that you're in love with your nana and you're in love with your dad. So those are love partnerships too. They don't have to be intimate love partnerships where it's like how do you say it? Where it's boyfriend and girlfriend. A love partnership can definitely be something in reference to a parent, a friend, a best
Oh.
friend for that matter. A love partnership where the love
Your
is
bestie.
it's love between two people on any level. So what I like to do is I like to invite everybody to take a moment to get in a comfortable position, whether you want to sit or lay down. I prefer, if you can, to sit with your feet on the floor, but if you want to lay down, that's fine too. And in this space, I just want to invite you to close
I'm
your
gonna
eyes.
sit. I'm sitting.
And if you want to mute your audio for right now, you're welcome to mute it.
I'll do that. I'll
Okay. And just close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. And as you take this deep breath in, I'd like to invite you to bring that breath down to your feet, connecting into the earth. And just allow yourself to feel that vibration flowing all the way down into the earth. And just slowly allow that breath to come back up and exhale it out. And now I'd like to invite you to take a second breath. And again, bringing that breath all the way down to your feet. And just let that drop down as far down into the earth as it can go, that it drops down into Mother Earth. And just slowly allowing that breath to come back up and exhale the breath out. And in this space, just allow yourself to let go. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your hips. Relax your fingers. Just allowing your entire body to completely surrender and relax into the earth. I'd like you to take one more deep breath in. Allowing that breath again to travel down as far down into the earth as it can go, connecting into Mother Earth. And now this time, as you bring that breath up, I'd like you to bring it all the way up to travel up into your crown chakra, as you begin to feel the portal opening from your crown. And as the portal opens and expands, you feel this energy floating above you, 6 inches. Then feel that energy go even higher, 6 feet above you, helping you to connect to your higher self, spirit guides, loved ones, and angels. And as you move into those energies, connecting with your higher self and feeling the connection between Mother Earth, just begin to breathe naturally in from your nose and out from your mouth. Bringing your awareness into your throat chakra. As you bring your awareness into the throat chakra, visualize this blue energy. As you visualize the blue energy, just visualize this energy activating your vocal cords, activating your ears, helping you to hear, helping you to express. And in this space, I'd like you to visualize, think, sense, touch the word love. Just see the word love. As you see the word love, just in the space, again, just releasing out any old beliefs surrounding love partnerships that do not serve you. Any relationship that you've had in the past that did not serve you. Things you may be holding on to that might be blocking your energy of receiving the love partnership in this lifetime, in this energy. Just let it all go. Clearing out the beliefs, clearing out habits, old habits that you've done in previous relationships, in previous partnerships that no longer serve you. And in the same space, I like you to visualize letting go of any patterns you have from past relationships, past partnerships that no longer serve you. And as you begin to let go of all of this heaviness surrounding the love partnership, in this space, again, bringing your attention just back to the word love. And hearing yourself, hearing your inner voice say, I love you. You might actually hear your inner voice say, I love you, Norma. I love you, Ramona. I love you, Linda. I love you, Susan. I love you, Nick. Just take that in. Sense, touch, and feel the energy of those words. How does it make you feel to hear those words coming from your inner self? Are you easily receiving them? Or does it make you uneasy, worried, doubtful? Anything that shows up in the space that is a low frequency energy, recognize it, but then just let it go. And again, just hearing that inner voice say it again. I love you. I love you, Linda. I love you, Susan. I love you, Ramona. I love you, Nick. I love you, Norma. Just hear that inner voice. Now in this very space, I'd like you to begin to visualize someone that you have wanted to hear those words from, that you have not heard those words from. And just allow yourself to open your energy up to experiencing those words and hearing those words come from someone whom you have not heard those words from. And again, sense, touch, and feel the energy that comes as you receive this message. And can you receive this message from that one person you have desired to hear those words from? Being in that space. Understanding that a love partnership can be any type of partnership, a friendship, a sibling relationship, a parent-child, a friend, a coworker, and even an intimate relationship. Continue to visualize this word love. And now very randomly, begin to visualize a beautiful screen in front of you, like a movie screen. And randomly, there's going to be images, faces on the screen. And each face that shows up, you're going to hear them say to you, I love you. And in return, you will say, I love you to them. And again, just be aware, sense, and touch how it feels when you say this and receive it. And can you receive it? Just sit with this energy. And in this space, I'd like to invite you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale this breath, I'd like you to begin to visualize, sense, and touch, hear a loved one who has crossed over. And in this space, this time of communication, perhaps have the opportunity to tell them you love them or they love you. And take another nice deep breath in. And exhale this breath. And now I'd like you to visualize a beautiful love partnership. What does that look like for you? See that in your mind's eye.
I couldn't hear you. A beautiful what?
Love partnership.
Thank you.
And just be in that space. Receive it, give it. What does this look like for you? What does this feel like for you? Are you able to receive it? Are you able to accept it? And does the love partnership come unconditionally? I'd like you to take a deep breath here. And as you exhale the breath, I'd like you to slowly become aware of the connection between your higher self and Mother Earth. Then slowly bringing your energy physically, spiritually, and mentally back into the space that you were in. Feeling your body sitting or lying down in the chair that you were in. And slowly begin to open your eyes. Everybody come back. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Everybody can unmute themselves for now. As long as there's no back noise, we're good.
Okay.
Hello, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Nick, you are outside, huh?
I am in the backyard next to the pool, yeah.
Beautiful, I see. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
There's a fountain right here that I thought would work out for the meditation.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
All right,
Very
so
cool.
let's dive into our emotions. So, Nick, we're going to start with you. What was the emotion before you started, and what's your emotion now, your emotional level?
I was really in high vibration, so I was about a 9. And I would say now I'm not fully at a 10, but I'm close to it.
Awesome. With the water fountain in the pool, you're not at a 10 yet?
I'm close to it. I mean, I'm 10 is very ambitious, so I'm like just there, basically. I feel the best I've felt since we started doing this months ago. So
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that. Susan, what's your emotional level now?
Went from a 9 to a 9.5.
Awesome.
Ah,
And Linda?
An 8.
An 8. Good. Norma?
an 8 to a 10.
An 8 to a 10. Beautiful. And Ramona?
I'm a 10 too. I think my Nana got her emotional level from me.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so
Cute.
very cute. So what I'd like to ask now, in reference to being able to receive and hear the words, I love you. How did that feel for each and every one of you? Starting with Nick?
So what question, I jumped in late. Was the card in reverse and it was love?
No, actually it was upright.
It was upright. Okay.
Upright
Um,
and love partnership. And we spoke
Oh,
about
okay. Oh, love partnership.
Yes,
Okay.
we spoke about the fact that the love partnership does not necessarily need to be an intimate relationship. It could be a love partnership between a parent, a child, a friend, coworker, neighbor, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
So for
Because
you,
I feel like I'm full of love partnerships right now, in both, romantic, family, friends. They're all seem to be coming out of the woodworks lately. I think there's been a lot of distance between people in the last few months, and so there's a need to reconnect. And I seem to be on the good end of that reconnection.
And you're able to
place.
receive it?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to receive it.
Awesome.
More-
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you.
Glad to.
Thank you for sharing that. Linda, how about you?
Yes, I was able to receive it. Mhm.
No resistance behind?
No, no,
Awesome.
none.
Awesome. And Susan?
There was a little static energy in mine because I'm not sure if I'm looking for it from a romantic partner, from a family member, from my friends. I basically been getting a lot of love from my girlfriends, quotes unquote. That's where it's all been coming from.
Okay. That could be just an indication that that's what you're open to right now.
Uh-huh.
Where you may not be open to receiving the love from any other space other than your girlfriends. So that may be something that you might want to work on for yourself in regards to what might be blocking the love partnership from other areas other than your girlfriend. So something to look into.
Yeah, it's just somebody recently who's a guy said, "I love you" out of nowhere. And I was just like, that's nice. I didn't even know what to say back.
All right, so you're just not in the space right now to receive that from anybody else other than, let's say, your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Which is okay. It's all right.
It's a space I'm in. Yeah.
It's okay. Awesome. And Norma, how about for you?
I feel a little shy to say I love you. I feel a little shy even to say I love you to myself. If my sister said I love you, I'd be kind of shocked. And I would be a little shocked to say I love you to my sister.
All right.
Oh,
So there's
my
a little bit of a blockage in the throat chakra where you're not able to say it and have a challenging time receiving it at this point. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So that's something that definitely can be worked on, connecting it to where it comes from, and then clearing the cord on it. And then eventually over time, it might be something that you may be able to hear. And it's a good possibility that perhaps as a child, it wasn't a word or an expression that was used often. So it's not something that's really easy to hear from other people. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. And Ramona, for you, how was it to hear somebody besides your grandmother say, I love you?
Well, when my little brother says I love you, I say I love you too,
Awesome.
because he's my little brother. Also, my Nana, I told my Nana I loved her every single time you said to hear your inner voice say I love you. I told her, I said, I'm your inner voice telling you I love you.
Oh, how sweet. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Ramona. Thank you so much for sharing.
And I love you too.
There you go. See? It's very easy to accept I love yous from children. Very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yes.
Yes. So we are actually in our last 10 minutes of our 11:11 tonight. So again, our whole conversation was all about clearing the throat chakra so we can begin to express the words I love you. Because as we express the words I love you to ourselves, we are more open to receiving those words from other people. Sometimes it's easier to say I love you to somebody, but to actually hear it back could be a challenge. So that's that 9 energy in reference to learning how to let go of anything that we hold on to that gives a low frequency energy to the words I love you. So you can have a better love partnership with even yourself, because understanding partnerships are not just about other people, partnership is also about ourselves. And everything always stems from self. So when you do the healing work with self, everything on the external starts to shift as well. So that's our energy for today. Our card was upright, so there's no resistance on the love partnership. So just continue working on the throat chakra so you can hear people say I love you and be able to receive those words, and tell yourself every single day, look in the mirror and say, I love you. Because the more you can hear yourself say it, the more you're going to be able to receive it from others. Does that make sense for everybody? Just some thumbs up. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for being here. And I do look forward to connecting with everybody tomorrow night at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time for our 11-minute meditation and 1 card pull. Have yourself an awesome night, a good night rest, and do something fun tomorrow. And remember, I love you. Okay?
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
blessed
Namaste.
night,
you. Love you
everybody.
too, Joe.
Thank you.
Everybody.
My Nana said
Good night,
bye.
Good
Joe.
night, Norma. Good night,
Good
Ramona.
night.
Good night, Susan.
Sleep,
Good night,
sleep
guys.
tight.